The G League Finals at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It all comes down to this. The high school division is coming to a close. They've had 4 teams battling their way throughout the week, but the Vipers and the Legends are the 2 that come out on top, winning their semifinal games and find themselves in the championship round. Vipers head coach Dante Washington, while the Legends head coached by the legend himself, Coach Denny I, a CCC MBCA Hall of Fame coach, the California Community College Men's Basketball Coaching Association Hall of Fame, a recent inductee from the past 2 years, and Dante Washington, the coach himself, a great draftee, drafting his team. 2 of the tallest players in the camp are on his team. They've done most of the work, but Mason Williams and the other secondary players are getting great open shots, finding them open in a well-rounded team for the Vipers. They continue looking at open looks, trying to finish off their camp with a victory. They had their first loss on the second day and were near perfect throughout the rest of the camp. The Legends throughout the week have made most of their points in the second half. They've had to come back from big deficits, including the past 2 days. Coach I's teams have been down by 10, 15 max, and they have come back to win the game in the end. So we have no shot foul on the ground. That'll be inbound off the baseline for the Legends. First half will be 15 minutes. Second half, 17 minutes as Walker Maurer misses his first shot. Final 2 minutes in the entire game will be a stop clock whenever the ball goes out of bounds, whenever there's fouls, and whenever the players are shooting free throws. Fouls that are not shooting will be a 1-and-1, and also full court press is available to the teams. Colton Fox starting off. Easy bucket for him over the top of Walker Maurer. Fox stands at 6'3". Rye Atkins stands at 6'5". Like I said, they're the 2 tallest players in the entire camp, and they've shown it and proven it in their gameplay. Fox defends. Mason Williams was Coach Dante Washington's pick at point guard. He's ran this team very well. Interviewed him during the three-point contest as he knocks down a 3 right there. He said that the team does very well together, especially having 2 players that are on the same team in high school playing with each other. They're well-rounded, and of course, being their point guard, it's an honor to play with great players. Walker Maurer tosses up, shot won't go. Spielman back with it, puts it high up over Atkins. Exactly what you need to do, put that ball over the lengthy arms when he's outstretched like that, nearly 8 feet in the air. Williams kicks out, 3 from the corner. Ernst, shot won't go. The ball was last touched by Colton Fox as it hits the post. Legends taking their time, moving the ball slowly. Tucker inside, flings back out. Walker Maurer, open 3. Williams won't get there on the defense, but Maurer misses his second 3 of the game. Colton Fox, easy bucket inside. Cutting straight down the middle of the paint, and no defender was even near him. That gives 4 points to Colton Fox on the Vipers. Vipers up 7-2 over the Legends. This is exactly how the Legends started off in their semifinal game. Started off slow, allowed the other team to have a 10-0 lead, and then they made their way back and eventually took the win by 8. Colton Fox sets the screen right side. Tucker got around it. Atkins pulls up for 3. Off the side of the backboard, slips out of Tucker's hands. Back with it underneath. Rye Atkins, easy bucket, going reverse on Spielman. Spielman now out to Caddy. Spielman will set up a 3. Yes! Nothing but net. Knocks it through. Ernst underneath, easy basket, and a push from behind on Casu. 11-5, the Vipers lead the Legends in the G League Finals at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's the G League Finals at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The Vipers and the Legends both won their semifinal games to find themselves here, the final game of camp. And it all comes down to this: win and go home or lose and go home. You have no choice. You're going home either way, but it's either with a victory or a loss. And you don't want to go into next year a full 365 days with a loss. You want to win and come back next year knowing that you were the victor last year. Legends with the ball. Oriam Bissett now on the court for the Legends. A bad pass, squibs out, and Maurer able to pick it up. One-on-one, top of the arc. Earns the defense. Spielman splits the defense, goes up from 12. Ball rattles off down to Ernst. Colton Fox, one-on-one down low, dipping down the shoulder. Count the basket, and a foul. We're going to have one more. Fox takes his time, steps into it. Maurer on Wilson, hesitates, pulls up, deep two ball, too much muscle. Fox down low, Spielman. Now his primary defender, he switched with Maurer. Dia in the paint, 2 steps, floats it up, gets the bounce. Walker Maurer thought about the 3. Trying to get inside instead, get those easy looks at the basket. Rye Atkins is on the bench for the Vipers, which leaves Colton Fox, the biggest man on the court, camping down in the paint. Coach Washington asking for 2 hands on the rebound. Make sure you solidify it, muscle it down. Here he is now on offense in the paint, one-on-one against Spielman. And Spielman does a great job defending. Spielman at 6 foot tall, only a few inches shorter, and able to be a pest for Colton Fox and Rye Atkins whenever he's guarding them. Bissett, bounce pass, Walker Maurer, the reverse, high off the glass and gets the spin. Williams. Bissett tries attacking. Here's Fox again, one-on-one against Spielman. Too much muscle. Colton Fox, he's had multiple 20-20 games, 20 points, 20 rebounds. And so far, he's only had a few baskets, but not the same Colton Fox that we've seen the previous few days. Spielman, a beautiful move, spinning inside, dashing it up. Drops down another deuce, and that's 15-9 now. Vipers in the lead. Williams really favoring that right side of the court. Defense gets accustomed to moving that way. And eventually they'll switch the court and leave a wide open one-on-one opportunity on the left edge. Dia Back down to Fox. Fox a little too far away from the basket. Get a good look. Ernst straight to the rack. Fox the cleanup. No! Oriam Bissett on the move. Leading pass from Spielman. Stripped away in the air. Williams, one-on-one down the paint. Floats it up with the right hand. Fox cleaning up. No, Tucker from behind. Tucker got the height as Fox brought it back down behind his head. Coach Washington wants a little more effort moving on fast breaks. Here's Fox now. Needs to use the backboard. That's one thing we saw in the previous game, the NBA final champion. They didn't use the backboard going up for layups. They just tried going straight in, and they missed a lot of chances because of that. And now in this veteran level of play in high school, you would think that they would learn that by now, but Colton Fox not able to do so on his last few possessions, which have led to empty possessions. (15-9), Vipers back with it. Ernst controlling, yo-yoing up and down. He kicks it to Dia, looks for three. Too much muscle. Wilson chases it down, bats it away. Now Bissett will have a one-on-one on Williams. And Williams, a good foul. Bissett could have had an easy lane to the basket, and you can't foul out in these games, so Williams just going to pick up one there. 15-9, you're watching the G League Finals on NorCal Sports TV.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
Other games, I love playing games, yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills?
Beautiful
I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
G League Finals at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The Vipers and the Legends fought their way into the game, and the Vipers fight their way to a 6-point lead. Caddy will add a 2 for the Legends and make it a 4-point game. A beautiful find inside. The defense lacked on that play. 5 minutes left in the first. Williams, a little hesitation. Rye Atkins back in the game. Colton Fox will be on the bench. At least one of them going to be in the game at all times, and Rye Atkins learning from what Colton Fox didn't do, and that's using the backboard. Coach Washington telling Atkins only the easy ones. Get the easy buckets. If it's a little more difficult, pass the ball, you'll get another look. There's no shot clock either, so there's no point in taking shots that aren't necessary. Walker Maurer, the float. Williams, backdoor cutting Ernst. Dia back out, deep 2-ball, steps back, rattles it off. Atkins against Maurer, easy layup. That's 4 straight for Rye Atkins. Casu cutting, Walker Maurer gets Atkins off his feet. Now he has the mismatch on Dia, forced to reset from the right wing. Pulls up for three. Bang! Walker Maurer knocks down the three. Been messing with Walker Maurer the entire week, especially in the three-point contest. He didn't do as well as he should have, and I've been messing with him ever since, and I wanted to see the three-ball knocked down in the game, and he finally does it there, but I think we'll see a lot more of it in the second half. Here's Maurer now. Atkins on the move. Floats it up way too early. Tucker forced him to pick up the dribble as Bissett will take it for the Legends. They're down by 3. Casu trying to set a hard screen. Ball on the left side, leaves Caddy open, baseline, right edge. Wilson paying attention to the ball. Caddy's a good option. Tied up for the jump. Legends remained with it. 2 minutes left to play in the first, a 3-point game. Coach Denny I wants a stop from his team. Of course, he always does, although this time more than ever after they gave up 2 empty possessions. Atkins fakes, 10-footer, bounces out. Coach Washington wants Atkins to be a little more inside, get easy layups. Not necessarily shooting, but getting easy lays. Just like that from Caddy, goes on the reverse. And a nice ovation from the crowd. Wilson gonna get fouled, and he has 2 free throws. Doesn't get the bounce. Atkins back underneath. Still not getting the ball in the hole, and finally chasing down time after time, and he gets the points. 21-18 with 30 seconds left to play in the first. Walker Maurer. Casu. They need to pay attention to the time. Make sure they get a shot off before the time expires. They have 10 seconds to do so. Need a quick inbound and a quick shot. Oriam Bissett will get there on the sideline. 5 seconds now. Maurer in the corner, guarded by Atkins. Step back. Atkins swats at it, and the 3 is too long. Would have tied it up at the half, but unfortunately not going to get the shot up and down. The Vipers 21, the Legends 18. 17 minutes will be on the clock when we come back for the second half. The final 17 minutes of camp. starts right now. The G League Finals coming to a close. The second half has started. A 3-point game. The Vipers just held on to their lead at the end of the first, 21-18. This high school division has fought tooth and nail throughout the entire week. They want to end it off with a victory. Oriam Bissett and Isaac Dia playing twister on the court. Caught up with the jump ball. Be Vipers. Both Rye Atkins and Colton Fox on the court starting the second half. Walker Maurer will take a seat on the bench for the Legends. And it's Mason Williams, the point guard of the Vipers, who takes a rest. They'll need him in the final 12 minutes as Ernst gets a hand on it from behind. Caddy, a great finisher, just got beat out this time. Wilson driving in, poked out by Caddy. Atkins sets up Ernst. Defense off the feet, 3 on the way. Battles its way out. Dia, offensive rebound, flicks it up with the left hand. Kept alive by Ernst. Coach Washington telling the team to reset, slow it down, but Ernst says otherwise, puts the shot up, gets pushed on the ground. That'll be an inbound pass. Atkins from 15, knocks it down. With Fox and Atkins on the court, it makes plenty of options. Plenty of options for the Vipers. Atkins the shooter, Fox the big man down low. Go a 3-2, a 4-1. You can do everything imaginable with the height that they have and the length of the arms that can keep the ball away from the other team. With Mason Williams out, Evan Wilson will be taking over the point guard position. Colton Fox begging for it against Spielman. Spielman leaning on him. No use of the backboard again. He's caught behind the backboard, which he can't get the angle to bounce off the box. Oriam Bissett was stuck behind too. Spielman gives it up to Bissett. Mid-range too much. Last touch by Caddy. It heads back to the Vipers. Atkins calling for it. Being pushed from behind. Tries spinning around on Bissett. 10-footer down the hatch. 2 straight mid-range for Rye Atkins. And Washington, he's happy with the points, but not necessarily happy with the shot. Casu called for the travel slippage of that pivot foot. A 7-point game. Vipers leading the Legends, and the Legends have yet to score in the second half. Pass over the top from Ernst. It's Atkins, gets bumped on the body. No call. Bissett to Caddy, right side, flings it across. Ernst takes it away. Leading pass up court, trying to find Atkins, and Spielman splits them. Spielman from coast to coast. Clamped by Dia, and then caught with the jump again. That'll go the other way towards the Vipers. But not before we have our next timeout. Viper ball when we come back. It's a 7-point game in the G League Finals. 25-18, the Vipers leading the Legends the second half. Only 12 minutes to play. Vipers want to hold on, take the championship trophy home. In the previous camp, Dante Washington had a near-perfect record. He was 6-1 through the week. They head into the championship game, and they lost. They ended up 6-2 and being the runner-up as Rye Atkins puts a shot there. And Dante Washington really wants a trophy this time. He wants to celebrate with his team and have that medal hanging around his neck. Bounce pass to Fox. Give and go, and Atkins finishes again over the top of Maurer. The Legends need to start putting in work. They're down by 11. Spielman, 3-ball. Yes! Comes at the right time. Joseph Spielman knocks it through, makes it an 8-point game. Back to single digits. Still plenty of time on the clock, but the clock will run until the final 2 minutes. That's when there will be a stop clock whenever the ball goes out of bounds for free throws and for fouls. Final 2 minutes will come into play huge in this game. Most players put every little bit of energy they have left on the court. Fox using the footwork on Spielman, goes up. Spielman got a hand on it again and makes the stop on Colton Fox. When one option doesn't work, the other should, as Casu goes the other way and finishes. 29-23. That's 5 straight points for the Legends. Pass over the top, Atkins from 15 on the high post. And an over-the-back call on Colton Fox. That's 2 empty possessions for the Vipers. And the Legends look to get their 3rd straight basket scoring possession. Bissett, 3-ball. Follows his shot. Gets it back in control. Atkins off his feet. Williams tips it away. And a good stop by the Vipers. Hopefully take that momentum away. Williams underneath. Got Bissett off his back. Too much muscle as it bounces high off the backboard. And they'll be forced to reset with Dia. Ernst looks for 3. No. Maurer has Casu up court. Doesn't lead the pass. Williams picks up the foul. And they're going to say it was on the ground. Oh, and now they're going to count it. 2 points for Walker Maurer and a 3-point play at the helm. Coach Washington disagreeing with the refs, and I do too. He was still on the ground, not even going up. But he gets away with the free 2 points and a free 3-point. 29-26 could be a costly mistake for the referees and for the Vipers. They purposely fouled knowing it was going to be on the ground. Mason Williams known for that throughout the week, fouling to stop the open shots. They get a different ref, and the ref disagrees with some of the plays. Colton Fox down low. Easy 2-bucket for him. He's back in the rhythm. It's a common misconception in all basketball players that every foul is shooting. You need to be in the air shooting the ball and get fouled for it to count, as Oriam Bissett gets fouled, and he'll toss it up and down. A tight finish. Definitely going on the highlight reel. It's worth to buy the highlight package just to see that one again as he knocks down the 3-point play and one. 31-29. Back to my point a second ago. It's the common misconception of everything being a shooting foul. If you shoot the ball after the foul, as Spielman strips it away, you have to be in the air shooting and get fouled at the same time for it to count as a shooting foul. The Legends now on the move. They've tied it up 31-31. In the previous game, the NBA Finals coach Claude Parkin made a few great statements saying that the game is always tied at 0-0. always tied at 0-0. First opening minutes, 0-0. The final minutes, 0-0 still. You have to play your heart out, leave everything you've got out on the court, and if you end up winning, you take it home. 31-31, 7 to play. You're watching the G League Finals on NorCal Sports TV.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches. So, yeah.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the
Beautiful
chills? I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did.
Vipers and the Legends in the final game of camp. They're tied at 31, and there's 7 minutes to play. Coach Dante Washington and the Vipers the past 2 times coming out of the huddle making a reference to the legendary movie Karate Kid. But I think they don't understand the movie quite well. They said no mercy, and they said sweep the leg, but I don't think they saw the end of the movie and what actually happens. Wilson lost the handle. Here goes Walker Maurer, Oriam Bissett behind Williams. Nobody face guarding him. Here's Spielman underneath. Fox caught on the body, and that'll be 2 shots for Joseph Spielman. I mean, am I right or am I right? Atkins on the move, jump stop, 6-footer, yes! Both teams putting more effort into it as we reach the final minutes. You can tell the mood shift through the teams. Spielman, baseline jumper. Atkins reels it in. Cassio is currently on the bench for the Legends. Atkins pulls up for 3, nothing but air. It's Dia on the other side. The Vipers putting him on the bench. Walker Maurer looks for a 3, won't go. A lid on the basket for Walker Maurer in the second half. Had a few points in the first, been quiet ever since. 33-31, Vipers still have that 2-point lead, and they look to extend on this possession. Every possession counts the entire game. That one basket that you missed in the first minute could come back to bite you in the end. Everyone always blames the missed shots at the very end of the game, but if you just made those first few baskets, you would have won the game eventually. It all comes down to this. Ry Atkins, 2 free throws as he gets fouled. Atkins goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Maurer, another 3. Atkins in the paint against Spielman. Fox, rebound, put back. Doesn't get the roll. Atkins fighting for it. And Spielman, a very, very underrated defender. He's been playing against Fox and Atkins the entire game. and making stops left and right as Fox will pick up the foul, bodying Spielman, who will go to the free throw line. A 2-point game with Spielman shooting one more. 3 minutes and counting. Remember, the timeout will occur at 2 minutes, and the rules will change. Have full court press, stopped clock, and 1-and-1s on all fouls that are not shooting. Atkins against Maurer. An easy lane, and he gets fouled. Could have easily finished that one. Needs to focus on the shot and not the foul. Would have had an easy 3-point play, but now he has to earn his points from the free throw line. He went 1 of 2 last time, and Coach Washington said you got to make them. It's the only advice you can give when you're at the free throw line. You've had plenty of time to practice your free throws, and this is where it comes into play. Fox got called with the over the back, and before the Legends bring the ball down the court, we hit our 2-minute warning, and the rules will change when we come back. It's a 2-point game, Vipers Legends in the G League Final. It is the final 2 minutes of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It is a 2-point game. The Vipers look to finish off the week with a victory. They've been dominating all week long, but the Legends look to take them home and take the victory themselves. 2 minutes, a stop clock whenever necessary. Free throws, stop clock, out of bounds, stop clock, fouls, stop clock. Bissett will miss the first shot in the final 2 minutes. Full court press also allowed. And fouls will go on a 1-and-1 as Atkins, fading away, knocks it down from 16, extends the lead to 4. 30 seconds shaved off the clock. Walker Maurer, he's guarded by Williams. Spielman out to Tucker, caught with the travel, shuffled his feet before putting the ball down. And the Vipers looking good in the final minutes. The Legends need the stop. They need the points. One minute. The Vipers not necessarily looking to score. Gets away with the travel. Vipers don't need a score. They're just dribbling the ball. Remember, all fouls result in a 1-and-1. Bissett tips it. And Bissett finally going to foul Williams. On the clock, 40 seconds. Still a lot of time, but they send the point guard Williams to the free throw line. Atkins has missed the bulk of his free throws. It would have been the best option to foul and send to the free throw line. But instead, Williams, of course, knocks down at least one. One of 2. Offensive rebound to Colton Fox. And Bissett going to foul Atkins, and that's a good foul. Atkins, a great mid-range player. He's practiced most of it. He has the lengthy arms that can shoot over players, and he's basically shooting free throws inside the game, but when the clock is stopped and he has free range at the basket, he hasn't done so well. Atkins calling it off. Williams, another offensive rebound. And now Williams gets fouled again. He was one of two last time. Atkins calling for Dia to go back and play defense just in case, as Williams will hit his first again. Dia will be back just to make sure there's no fast break available for the Legends. 2 of 2 for Mason Williams. Quick inbound pass to Spielman. They need quick baskets, quick points. Spielman thought about the three, gives it up. Walker Maurer, deep three-ball range, no! Tucker, offensive rebound, out to Caddy, baseline. Tried setting it back up. Clock will stop with the tip from Dia out of bounds. Quick inbound pass, Walker Maurer over to Spielman. Spielman takes the shot. Shot won't go. Dia the rebound. Clock counting down from 10, and the Legends look like they're giving up. Atkins will go past Maurer, and Atkins will get a quick lay, win for the dunk, and that will do it. Your G League Finals champions, the Vipers, coached by Dante Washington. Final score 41-32, and the Legends just couldn't hold on. Vipers, once again, your G League champions. Camp Awards will be coming up next. Thank you for joining us at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Until next year, I'm Levi Flores. Make sure to subscribe to NorCal Sports TV, hit that notification bell to know when we are live throughout the season.